I tell you, the stuff that's driving around on the roads today with you, me, our families, our kids, they're driving around next to us. And the stuff I see sometimes just absolutely blows my mind that people drive on the road like this. Case in point, I have this Dodge Grand Caravan. It's a 98, 99, something like that. And a guy was complaining about the front end, it pulls a little bit and it feels uneven is what he said. Okay, so he left it. I go to pull it in, just driving in a parking lot, I was like, what in the heck is broken in this thing? I could feel it. Like it felt totally like not steady. Like it felt like it wanted to go left, right. Like, I don't know, like the suspension was not even bolted into the vehicle. It felt terrible. And that was just going, just through the parking lot. Hold on, I got somebody coming. So I wound up putting it up in the air, and right off the bat, I see problems. Let me show you. So right away, here's the front tire. Look at how that thing's wearing. Okay, you see that? Nice, right? Like I said, this is driving on the road with you, me, our families, and everything else. And it just, I don't know, whatever. So then I look up and I see this. I see a broken sway bar end link. Okay, well that's not bad. That's not going to create the problem I was experiencing. Come to this side. Another broken sway bar end link. Okay. So, when I go to shake the front end down, believe it or not, the ball joint's tight even though the boot's all torn to heck. Check this out. Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling right there. I don't know how that looks on the camera here, but that's substantial. Inner and outer are falling out. I mean, how do you get to this point? I mean, can you imagine being on the road and how that must feel? Doing that, it can make a left or a right on its own. Now, believe it or not, this side is actually tight. So how in the world that side got so bad so quick, I have no idea. But I shouldn't say so quick. I don't know how long it's been like that. But how do you drive like that? I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's absolutely incredible. Now, the other thing I did notice was this thing feels like it's got broken motor mounts, and of course it does. This mount here, it's kind of hard to see it. Let's see. But yeah, I mean that's busted in two right there. And you can see how far down that bolt is. That's kind of like supposed to be up towards the center of the mount. I mean, it's just, it's shot. And as soon as you put it in gear, you feel a clunk. And then, forward or reverse, doesn't matter. But I honestly was expecting to find like the cradle broken in two or something the way it felt. Let's see, there's really nothing else that I find to note. But now if you notice, these are leaf spring vehicles, mono leaf. You see how this leaf has almost like a flat edge to it here? And this side's exaggerated. See that, how it goes flat there? That's from people at shops that don't know what they're doing when they set these things up. And they set the lift up on the leaf spring right there. So now you're putting all the load here. That leaf spring's not designed for that. So it actually, that's a damaged spring. Technically, if you think about it, the wheel is now forward slightly. It may only be, a very small amount, like a 32nd of an inch, but it's still forward of the way it should be. So that can actually make the car track sideways a little bit. But I've seen these things bent pretty bad from people doing that. I mean, if you're setting up a vehicle, set up the right way. Don't jack it up where you're not supposed to. Yeah. So that's actually it for this. I'm going to see what they want to do with it. Basically, it's going to need a tire and inner and outer tie rod on that one side, and then sway bar end links at a minimum. I mean, that's what it needs to get it back on the road and be relatively safe. You should get motor mounts in that too, but who knows? People around here have a tendency not to do a lot of things because the state inspections here are a joke. You only need to have one working brake light. You don't need to have a third brake light. They don't do emissions inspections. You can have a broken windshield. As long as it's not like smashed like with a baseball bat in front of your face, then it's okay, it passes. Like I said, inspections are a joke, so a lot of people, they drive around with cars that are, you know, absolutely falling apart and they just don't care. Alright, whatever. If you're getting anything out of my videos, hit the like button. If you could, please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe too. It'll help me out. It'll help me make more videos, better videos. That's about it for now. Have a great day. Keep wrenching.